Nairobi will teach you a lesson. You will either be conned or mugged. But I promise you, after that, you will never be the same again. I had some breaking news on my WhatsApp status on Friday about how the big karma called Nairobi finally got a hold of my backside and bit me. Hey, Matapeli ni Matapeli, and perhaps Nairobi is the university of con men and women. Yes, I said women too, because guess what? I was conned by a woman. Yeah. Wait. Feels quite embarrassing to say, lakini ni ushuhuda. Bwana asifiwe kanisa. Niko na ushuhuda siku ya leo. Yeah. So Nairobi is the ghetto, as I once said, and little did I know I'd have a taste of the ghetto soon enough. So this good boy of yours alikuwa anataka kupiga luku. So si kijana akaamua around hii atangara mbaki hapa mkimtamani. I wanted a certain pair of shoes I saw on Instagram. Actually, I've been scouting for quite some time. And interestingly, these social media platforms always know what you want when you want. Ndio nakwambia, the days we are living in is the apocalypse, you guys. Mkiona Mjango amekoniwa, just know the world is ending. Repent or get married if you haven't already. So I thought I was careful in selecting the right platform to order from. And there, I found them. Wanajita Fashion Age KE. Washenzi wale. Yeah, acha tuanike leo. Kateli ya mascammers wale. Their page is well updated and decorated, mpaka wanapost stories kila siku. Immediately I sent the money, the WhatsApp number went out of service. Calling their other number, hawashiki simu. Then it occurred to me, nimetoka kwa bafu, wameniosha na niko sawa sasa. Ile kungara nilikuwa nataka kungara ndio hii sasa. Let me tell you, after such an incident, you usually want to get upset, but for some reason you just can't. The denial is in play. It just leaves you laughing at yourself. Like, it even didn't take long for me to realize that I had just been a victim of ConWoManShip. And in this case, ConWoManShip. Haya, na sini hivyo ndo kulienda. Right now, budget ya viatu imeenda hivi. I've decided, for the sake of consolation, to just assume I have those shoes. The Lulu, I know. But that's my way of making sure I don't spend any money on shoes until the budget allows. Haina haja nivae rent kwa miguu. So if you see me walking barefooted out here, don't ask me many questions. Just know mentally I'm wearing those shoes that I don't have, but I paid for. Anyway, it's the world we live in. And a bit about the fact that it's a woman who conned me. Okay. I'm not saying I fell for her charms. No. I'm just trying to drive a point and say to my fellow men that we ought to stay woke. Okay? You see, while we've been talking about girls going to Airbnbs, kuuza asali, and becoming pochi la biashara over there are others who pretend to do that so they can steal from you. Okay? You pick a girl in the club. Once I've heard of men complaining of these light-skinned babes working as waitresses in clubs. Wamerembeshwa with very tight short dresses, the finest handpicked, ndio uitishe pombe mingi. So you can see her walk around your table, boy, and more. Wale pale parading themselves, dancing nicely, carrying champagne like a FIFA trophy, and one of them carrying a lead board written, "Ukona mtu ama tukuteke." Watakuteka. You salivate for one of them and say, lazima upite na yeye. Najua wewe ni master shifu mwenyewe, guru, you succeed. She had a body like Nicki Minaj, and his had caught. Yani zake zilikuwa zimeshika. And he also thought the girl was not sober. Kumbe ni gazla. Immediately they go to his house. Hata hawajaenda bedroom, the girl starts tripping. And you know, when one head starts thinking, the other one stops. Akidhani anaenda kula asali, kumbe anaenda kula mchele. Kidogo tuende kula mchele kwao pia. But he survived. Then the following morning you wake up in your own house, ukikoa, unasikia echo. Kumbe your house has turned into a hall. Amekubebea kila kitu. When you go to replace your line, you check your balance and find kwanza hata uko na fuliza. Ukiangalia mshwari ni vumbi tu iko hapo. Kiasi you check the bank, hata uko kumekauka kama matawi ya bangi. Kumbe painting alikusafisha. And some of those girls are wanted criminals, by the way. You are in bed with a wanted criminal thinking she wants you. Brayo, asichana wa klabu atakusotesha. Haya. That was the ultimate agenda of all that. That there are some people, they may not con you money or anything, but your affection. These people feign affection just to get you or get something from you. The prime and most common of them being sex. Ndombolo. Kufungua funiko ya sani. Labda hiyo yako umefunga tight kama kifuniko ya gas. And not even money will get you to open it. Good girl. But love? Where emotional attachment is over the roof. Yo kitu hata uombo aje. Or let's leave Ndombolo aside. You have heard of people who just date you for your money. Hata hao ni matapeli. You are a babe who has her business going. very nice babe, you have good money, it's good. Mkienda supermarket, ni wewe unamfanyia shopping. Stocking his house to become another supermarket. Kidogo kidogo, babe, nikopesha 5,000, bizi imesimama kidogo, na hata sina food. Wewe ndo huyo kwa mshwari unakopa loan. Ama hata ukope loan kwa beshte yako. Then later you discover he took another chick on a date. With your money. Mustana, huyo ni nani? Tapeli. Not one story is told of a woman who was well educated, fell in love with a man who hadn't done anything past Form 4. She had paid for his higher learning all the way till he got his PhD like her. As soon as alisalimia VC to hivi, the man went on to marry the woman of his dreams. Huyo ni nani? Tapeli. You're a fine babe. Umejielewa, umejiweza. You meet a guy akona sura personal. Never in your wildest dreams will you ever be with such a guy, but he is loaded like Dangote. So whenever he calls, you run like the wind. Akisema inama, unainama. Fungua, unafungua. Meza, unameza. When he asks, do you love me? You say, with all my heart, Bonnie. Then he gives you 50,000. When he says, I want to marry you, you exit the scene like you were never there. You block him na msumari. Mrembo, wewe ni nani? Tapeli. Haya, in church, Maria mpenda Jesus, a young lad with sharpshooters, a bright color coat and voice like thunder comes and tells you, Sister, God spoke to me that you will be my wife. Kidogo ongeze thanks kwa statement just to sell it that his revelation of you is spirit inspired. You draw the map of Israel on the floor, and because wewe ni mpenda Jesus, you don't want to dispute what he says, you tell him, take my hand and lead me the way. He leads you to the way you thought was heaven, but it's actually hell. You live your life a very unhappy woman. He's egocentric, mchafu, and broke like the church mouse he kicks with his sharpshooters. Alafu ikikuja masaa ya kazi, anakwambia, I am fasting. Akipata pesa kidogo, anatithe yote. My sister in Christ, don't be scammed. Akishasema the Lord told me, the Lord told me. Sema shindwe roho ya utapeli katika jina la Yesu. Huyo jamaa hana lugha. Yes, that is it. Yes, hana lugha. Others can even go as far as getting married. They get married to someone who either has power, money, or access to network, so they can get ahead themselves. It's called poverty alleviation program. If you get married to someone so you can use them to get ahead in life, wewe ni nani? There you go. But guys, think about it. Deep down, aren't you all con men and women? Sisi wote, si ni matapeli? No, stay with me here. Because there's always something you want to benefit from someone, and you have to present yourself as trustworthy to them to get it. We have all done that at some point, even in relationships. I'm not saying it's bad. We can call it a good kind of con, okay? But it's still a con, right? I mean, she's the president's daughter. Of course, you like her genuinely. But the fact that she's the president's daughter makes you want to put your best foot forward to sell your A game so you can score with her. See, hapo kuna utapeli kidogo. She has something you want to benefit from. You present yourself as trustworthy so you can not only get her, but so you can benefit from her. And isn't that textbook ConWoManShip? That they just want to get beautiful pointy babies with them and that will be it. Utapeli. I don't know if you're seeing this the way I am. Point is, we all want something at some point, and we often decide to play our cards right so we can get what we want from other people. Sometimes it leaves them hurt, sometimes it leaves both of you very happy. And that is the difference. The difference between you and people are scamming people out there is that yours is the good kind of con. Yours does not leave other people hurt. But at the end of the day, yote si ni utapeli. Or what do you think, guys? Una matapeli wa mapenzi? Have you experienced such a person? Someone who conned you for your love and affection, alafu akakwacha kwa mataa? Labda alewola asali ama pesa, or both? Fungua roho tuonge pale Instagram at @the_Mjango. Otherwise, it's been nothing but pure and verbal realities from this corner of the mic. Next week, we continue the final part of the things we ignore going into serious relationships, and it will feature interesting opinions from different people. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for always being true to the Mjango Series podcast. God bless, and say it with me. Hasta la vista, baby.
What happened? What happened?
Bana nilitumia mtu 10k. While trying to look for avenues to make money, please be careful that you may find yourself considering quick ways of making money.
Yeah.
You try to gamble hapa na pale, unapoteza tu pesa, unakasirika.
Yeah, shiki.
Kuna hii department ya gambling watu wanaitanga fixed matches.
fixed matches ni yenye match imepangwa beforehand. Because now these guys now would show that, hey Mazeju, you'd make like 114k per week. Now my life is going to work out.
Sema ushaanza kupanga.
Ushalipa fee? Ushanunua nyumba? Ushapeleka msupa out? These guys sell shit to you, man. They sell it to you and you buy it. Bro, unauziwa nini ya ng'ombe kwa juala. Na unaenda nayo. Unajua Nairobi watu wanauzanga simu zenye ziko na matope ndani.
Yaani wako confirmia kienda kufungua ujue wewe ni ng'ombe.
Ng'ombe mkubwa.
Ni ng'ombe kabisa.
Treat yourself to this throwback episode through the link below.